Jeez. It's a Monday morning. You'll have to forgive my my brain. It's just not fully functioning. It's okay. We're having fun. We're moving our base, and we're going to get to build something cool because it's going to hang out. I have some ideas. Again, much like I always have an idea, but it doesn't usually survive first contact. I want to separate it into rooms. So I want to have our landing spot and our chest where all our raw stuff goes in. Then I want to have a room separately, maybe even up a stairs or down a stairs, where all of our crafting or all of our processing machines are. So our material processing machines to start. Woo, I went the wrong way. So like our ore processors. Oh yeah, yeah, the max 15, yeah, that would have been 60 wasn't that the original max? If I'm not mistaken. Where am I going? Oh yeah, this'll work. Oops, just gotta get some height. So both WoW and EVE I've been playing since I did beta in WoW, and EVE was like 2004 is when I started. So it's my memories of things sometimes blur together, but I'm pretty sure the original, before the first expansion, before Burning Crusade was the first, was 60. And now they've condensed it all, so like you roll back to 70 every expansion and level up to 80 or something. I don't know. Again, like I said, it's been years since I've done it as an actual like paying full attention. But I do have a 70 paladin and a 70 warrior, so we'll probably... Ooh, get down, get down, get down! I'm not entirely sure they will attack you if you're in your ornithopter when that light hits you, but it was a quick dive. So yeah, I haven't really played dungeons a lot. I think I did like 1 or 2 dungeons with... because I'm still part of the same guild from a long time ago. And I logged in during Pandaria and did like 1 or 2 dungeons with them, but it was mostly just... they were way overpowered, and I just kind of went along to get the gear. I have no idea what I actually did. So I'd like to actually get back in it properly. We'll probably start with some random looking for group dungeons while we're leveling, get to level 80, and then I want to try some PvP stuff, see where that's at, because I mean, back in the day when it was just the faction versus faction huge fights was a lot of fun, but that's back when I did it. And even during Lich King, I didn't PvP as much. I was... Okay. Hey look, steel. Let's just grab all the steel. That is all of our steel? Why aren't you cooking more steel? Because I told it to cook only a certain amount. Let's just do that. How much did we need for this? 41. We don't have 41. We're going to have to get some steel going. Okay. What are you doing? You're still making silicone because there's a lot of it? Yeah, this takes forever. I want to get multiple of these too. We'll keep it cooking just because it's easier to move that than water, like I said. We need to get power over there. Maybe we just build one of these for now. We'll grab some more of our steel, or our scrap. I'll have to get some fuel cells, which I just don't have. I'll take some out of one of those, probably. It's a sketchy business. What am I looking for? Not buggy. Ornithopter. I guess we should just start moving things, yeah? We'll grab some of that in case we need it. Let's grab some more of our aluminum while we wait for steel. No, not there. Because it carries a lot more. It carries 500, so it's more than... it's almost 4 times. Not quite 4 times, probably 3 times-ish. I don't want to do math right now. It's early on a Monday. We won't need this stuff yet. Grab those. Not there. We'll wait for that. Okay, what's in here? Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna wait so we're not going back and forth. Can we start tearing anything apart? Honestly thinking about just... can we split it from here if we go to storage? We'll just split out like half. We'll put that on the ornithopter. And then we'll just load it up with some more of our base materials. Let's put that in there for now. We'll go here, put that, and then we'll just fill it up with some more plastone. Okay. Let's go get a shield up. Got some more stuff we can move, right? By the time I get this figured out, we're going to actually have enough. We have enough now, so we don't need to bring the power cells. We'll put this back. We'll bring it. Just in case. Because that one's now kind of empty. This one... we may have to build another... come on. I can make this work. And then we'll just take the rest of it in our backpack if we can, or as much as we can. Okay. We'll get it organized once we're there and set up. But, because then I want to have rooms. Everything's in sections. So our crafting stuff just isn't just out in the middle. You know, make it look nice. We'll have to do some expanding. We'll have to make some money probably to expand the borders as well to do all this. But it'll be a work in progress for a bit. And that's fine. I just want to get it working. And then we can build our outpost in the radiation zone. I want to start working on the duraluminum stuff, and we need those crystals. And I think if we're in our buggy, we take less radiation damage from the radiation pools we encountered. The NPCs out there are no joke for us yet, because we're not at duraluminum level for everything. Our sword is now, though. So we might be able to take them out with the sword now. I really want to get the stuff to make our new shield and power pack. Because I think that's going to be important. That'll make things a lot easier if our shields can hold. But we also need to, then for that we need to figure out where to get the slag, which I think we get from fighting those enemies. So we have to have to go out there in our radiation suit and do some fighting, I think. We'll do that next. We'll do that once we have our base. And again, that'll be a simple one because it's only for a chest and a buggy. It might be interesting to leave it open. Not necessarily the chest, but so other people can park their buggies in it. We'll see. I don't know if that's something they can grief if I do that, but... I'm going to build a ramp here, but... Doop, doop. And then ornithopter. Ooh, now we're getting full. Okay. I'm just going to build this outside for now, if I can. Kind of just out of the way. Oh, not a support has to be on a foundation? Okay. We'll just throw a foundation out here for now. I don't want it on my base just yet. Yeah. We don't have any granite, so we'll do one of these. We'll just kind of put it here for now. I thought I could just build it on the rocks, but I guess not. I haven't built one of those before, so I guess... Can we build two? We can. We don't think we can do three yet, can we? Oops. We can't build two. I just didn't build the first one. That's fine. And then from here, we'll just deposit it. That gets us 150. So that gets our shields up, so that's good. Let's expand out the wall. Demolish. We're going to go one in each direction. We're going to get the roof off too, because we're going to actually pentashield that. We'll go this way one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Oh, good. It works. And then let's do windows. We'll just do the whole... Whoop. Not there. Do the whole front in windows. This will give us a spot. And we'll see how much the pentashield is going to cost. No, that's the outer face. Did it again. Is this the outer face? I'm going to... Yeah, it is. You can tell because it doesn't match right here. There we go. We'll just do this for now. Again, we're not going for pretty just yet. Right now, we're just building a box. Actually, this kind of is a good spot to be able to see still, eh? And again, that'll probably get replaced anyway, so that's fine. And then... let's use these all the way around. We have a lot of plastone, so we should be able to get this box done. Now, hopefully I have enough to build that whole pentashield and it doesn't take all of our power. If it does, we'll throw a generator down. Or two. And then let's... go in here. Okay, let's see if we can do this wall as well. I'll go to this. Nice. Now how's that look for power? Okay, yeah, we're gonna need another one of those windmills pretty quick. But if we just do this, we have 12 days of power here, so that's good. Let's build another chest. If we have the stuff. Now let's move them to this side. Oops. Wrong buttons. Just for now, so they're out of the way of the door. Okay. This is the stuff I like doing. I love building, so... let's put that there for now. Now our ornithopter can easily come in here. So we park the ornithopter like here. Whoops. And the buggy can park there. Sure, that works. Okay, now we're going to start moving things. I'd like to get another windmill up. Because we need at least 300? 400? To go with, to get back to what we already have. South, so that's our base there. We have to, ooh, we need to drink some water. So once we're in glide, we'll drink some water here. All right. But yeah, we're getting our starter box, and then we'll start tearing apart what's here. I might, like, we'll tear down the pentashield, we'll tear down anything that uses anything other than granite, and then I might just delete the fief console once I've got all my stuff out and leave the structure there. If someone wants it, they can have it, or someone can, you know, take it apart and grab the, because it's all just granite. Although maybe we recover the granite because then we can build some stuff with it. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when we get towards the end of it and how long this takes. And we'll just kind of build what we can for now because we have some room up and down, I believe. But the last thing we'll do is take out the pentashields. Okay, how are we doing? Let's just get stuff moved. Let's start here. Because this stuff is heavy. Yeah, we see we have a ton of granite. Oh, it's taking a fair bit, actually. There's some jasmium crystals, not enough to do anything with, but some. It'd be crazy if I could just move everything in one go. I doubt it. Like, I guess once we start turning things apart too, that'll help fill up. But we'll do that at the end once we've got all this key stuff moved. I keep doing that. Oh, it's full. Haha. Alright. So we'll start taking stuff on our person. Leave those. Oh, we'll take those. Yeah, we're doing. That's pretty good. Let's cancel this. And I think that gives us one more here to grab. Yeah. Oh, we're maxed. Okay. That's okay. We have chests and we can build more. I think we have a little bit of aluminum. Enough maybe for one more chest, hopefully, and then we can always get more if we need it. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch to my still suit. But that's okay. We have a pretty good helping of water. I didn't check for flowers, but I think we're mostly going to rely on bodies and then wind traps for our water and blood. Because blood's kind of just incidental. You get it just by doing things. Bodies are a little hard because you can only really carry one unless you fully empty your inventory, and then you can carry two on your person. So you have to like run back and forth to a vehicle if you want to get more than one at a time. Yesterday when I was collecting bodies just to get enough water to make the plastone, the bodies started despawning from one of the settlements down in Vermilius Gap. Before I could get back and get them all, the bodies started despawning from one of the settlements. So that was fun. We have a settlement nice and close too, so once we're set up, that'll be nice. Hopefully that one's got a schematic chest in it. And again, we will make this look better once we're settled. Oh wow, my wings are sticking through. Make this a little bigger at some point. Okay. Yeah, so there's two ways to get blood. I'll show you when we're back at the base one way, but the other one is when you fight NPCs and you kill them, you use this thing on the bodies, and it fills up these, it puts blood into these blood bags. Then you take these blood bags, you stick them in a blood extractor, and it filters it out. The other way, now that we have the death still, so when you unlock that, it's at the end of the Fremen quests. If you start playing, you'll know what I mean. But once you've finished this, sorry, I'll just point it out. Once you finish this, you get the access to the death still. That lets you collect bodies. You put the body in it, and it drains the rest of the blood out of them and converts it to water. And each body, for a basic blood still, you get like 25,000 liters or milliliters or whatever. I'll show you when we get back to the base. Let me just empty my ornithopter. We'll have to park a little more over to the right. We'll learn. I'm going to mark it with like a carpet, I think, when we figure out where we want to go. Of course, that means I have to collect some fiber. So we just start putting stuff that we already have to start with. And then the rest. Oops. If you don't click on an item, you get moved to a different screen. Okay, that chest is... Oh no, there's still some slots. Okay. And then backpack, let's move this stuff. And then we'll just put this chest we'll grab and we'll put our fuel cells in. Alright, back to base. I'll show you the two machines. But yeah, you collect blood, you collect bodies. You can, if you don't want to do that, we have to repair. Remind me to repair when we get back to the small base, or the old base. If you don't want to collect bodies and blood, or only that, you can also get water by doing... Do I have one on me? No. You get a dew reaper, which is like a special scythe that collects water off of dew plants. I'll show you some when we land. So at a certain time of day, so if you look at here, we're not there. At some point in the night just before day, there's like a special window where you get a lot of water from them. So the idea is you would use your dew reaper and it would fill up these liter johns. These are like water bottles. So that's another way to get water. And I wanted to do that over at this base, but someone built their base over top my patch. I can show you that when we get here. So that's another way to get water. But it's a very small window, so you kind of got to make sure you're around to do it. Which wasn't too hard. I was doing it. The other way is... And I'll show you when we land. But they have water collectors, moisture collectors. So you put them around your base and they slowly pull small amounts of moisture out of the air over time. So that's more passive. See this guy's black base here on my right? Inside are a whole bunch of these flowers. There was a huge patch that I was going to use. But I had to go to town on an emergency trip. I was waiting for a base that was there to despawn. It was slowly despawning. I had to go on an emergency trip, and while I was gone, it despawned and someone else claimed the area. But yeah, so with this siphon, this blood extractor, you fill up your blood bags. And then this machine here, you deposit the blood. I don't have any right now, but it takes it out of the blood bags. And if you get this full, it makes 24,000 milliliters. So that holds... I think that's what it is. Anyways, it fills it up. So I have 30 here, and it takes almost all of it. So this is probably about 12 bodies, depending on what extractor you have. 10 bodies, something like that, to fill these. Then over here, this is a Fremen Death still. Yeah, 24 liters. Not a lot. Water's precious. My whole system can hold 100 liters, and I currently have 65.5. But this one here... So this one does it slowly over time. You can see the rates. So 8 milliliters per second. So when you fill this up, every second you process 8 milliliters into some amount of water. This one, it takes a whole hour, but at the end of it, you get 25,000. So 25 liters. So the same, but it does it in an hour and it does it in one shot. And you just collect bodies. So these guys are all preserved. And if I wanted to, I don't want to do it now because I don't want to have to move the water, but I could put from here a body in here, and in an hour I'd get 25,000 more liters, or 25 more liters. But everything takes water. You have to drink water. Iron, steel, like your upper materials, all take an amount of water to make one. Like aluminum takes 200 milliliters. Right, and so on. And then the other way, I was going to show you, so here, oops, 8, wrong button. So this here is a moisture collector, wind trap. I can't build one yet, but I will get there. And this just collects a bit of water over time. It's a very small amount though. Where are you? That's the, there. Underwater. There. So it collects 0.75, I think 0.75 milliliters. And again, I don't know what the time is. I think it's per hour. Haven't built one yet, so we'll see when we actually build one, but something like that. And it does it even when you're offline, so it's a good way just to keep things topped up. And then the other way was with a Dew Reaper. I can show you one, but see these plants here. I can't drink from them right now because I'm above the limit, but you can drink water off these. And if you wait till, if you look up in the upper right, there's like a time. The very top right, there's a blue section on there, and if you harvest with a reaper at that time, you can fill it up. You can see all the plants in here. This guy's blocked them all off so nobody can use them, the jerk. I was going to build basically this, but leave the bottom 2 spaces so people could go in here and use it, and it would stop people from building on it, but he got to it before I did. And you can just go out and reap, and it fills up your liter johns, and then you can deposit it into these things. So I could deposit all this water. I'm going to extract this water because we have to move it anyway. Probably start building a cistern over there so I can start moving water every trip as well. Let's move to my still suit as well. Yeah, greedy. And reported it. We'll see what happens. So far, nothing's happened. A lot of the times they just build it. Like, it looks like he's not using it for anything else. I don't even see a door. Unless there's one thing that might be a door, but it doesn't show up like a door. So I think they just built it to block it. So with any luck, they'll stop refueling it at some point. It'll go away, but I just decided to move. Yeah, here. So I have this here. This is a good scythe. You would use this on the plants at the right time. And it collects water and puts it into your liter john for you. Like this. So that's cool too. And that's a good way to do it for a solo player. You can get a fair bit that way if you build enough leader johns. There's a small one here as well. No, I need to take that back off. We're doing stuff here. Oh, Doug. Stay focused. All right, what are we doing? We are going to start depositing. Can I afford to take one of these down? These hold 25. So if we delete that, we can have, yeah, we can delete one of these, and that'll give us the materials for it. And then we can build one at the other end and start refilling it. And we'll just kind of do that every trip. Let's continue filling our ornithopter and our inventory. Ah, see, there's a storm. So we'll hang out here until the storm passes, because we take damage in storms. We can take a minute to load. Did we get all this? We should start taking these things apart and gathering the materials out of them so we know that they're done. No containers. Oh, that one left some stuff, so we'll make sure we get that. Destruction gives you 100% resources back. As far as I know, that sticks all the way through. I haven't... But yes, it's pretty nice that way. They don't want to punish you too hard for building, because that's kind of... Was it Valheim that gave you... There was some game I played that only gave you a portion of your resources back, and it kind of sucked. Because I like building, and I like tweaking, and I like making things look how I want them, right? That one's empty, so we'll delete it. That one, we can grab that, and we'll delete this. Just so I know it's clean. There's a lot of stuff in here, so let's quickly throw this stuff into our ornithopter. Oops, wrong one, wrong direction. What's heavy? We can put that in here. Let's throw these in here. Let's go to our backpack. Let's get this stuff out of our inventory for now. We'll put that back in here. And then let's just start taking stuff, I guess. I'm gonna have to collect some fiber. We need a lot more than I have. Okay, we'll wait for the storm to pass. We'll watch it. Actually, we can watch it from our balcony.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
That's why I built the balcony, so we can watch the storm, we can watch the worm. Where's it coming from? Coming from behind us? Yeah, it's coming from behind us. Over here, you can see it coming in right there. So if I wasn't here and under shelter, if you look on the left side, there's a little icon like a chevron over there. Right. It tells us that we're sheltered, so we won't take damage from this storm. So we can just watch it. Get really windy and dark. Also lets us check for sandworms. Watch them. Look at that. It's probably already almost passed. So we're going to head up to our ornithopter and fly back to our base. This is what we're going to do for the next few minutes. Move materials.